us may be considering a few cosmetic nips and tucks, but not quite everyone is ready yet to go under the knife. Well, here at Asethetic TV, we're learning more and more about innovative aesthetic practice models. And today we have the opportunity to learn more about a med spa that aims to address all anti-aging concerns in one place without surgery.
With us today is an expert in non-invasive aesthetic procedures, Kristy Murrow, physician's assistant at Mariposa MedSpa in Oklahoma City. Kristy, welcome to Asethetic TV.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Glad to have you.
You know, we were chatting with you earlier, and you mentioned that you like to combine different treatment modalities to provide natural-looking results for your patients. So tell us a little bit about how that works.
Well, what happens often is someone has read something in a magazine about Botox fillers, lasers, whatever, and they have the misconception that that one treatment is going to solve all their concerns. And so what we try to do is educate our patients that oftentimes to get the most natural and youthful look, you have to combine a variety of treatments and individualize it for them, their skin type, their lifestyle, etc. And that's truly how you get the best, most attractive look.
Can you give us some examples, Kristy, of how you would combine some of those treatments and to get the best results?
Sure. One of our favorite packages is called a magic package because that's truly at the end of it when they look in the mirror and go, wow. That's what we're after, that little bit of magic there. And what we do is we address the four most common concerns: the jowline, the laxity in the neck, fillers to volumize the face, as well as laser resurfacing, which is beautiful for those lines and wrinkles, and then a little PRP just to kind of heal it all beautifully and kind of seal the deal.
You know, it's interesting, delivering the wow factor while remaining committed to natural-looking results must be, I would guess, a challenge, especially in this day and age of over-augmentation.
It can be. That's always a concern for people when they come in. Oh, I'd like my lips touched up, but not too much. You know, they're always very concerned about that. So one of the things, I guess, that would sum it up the best for us, our reputation in town is delivering those natural looking results. And the best compliment that we've ever been paid, just personally, was at one of our client appreciation events, our Christmas party, which was a lot of people there, and a guest came up and said, I've been to so many of these things, and everybody is beautiful, but there's a little bit of same, you know, same cheeks, same lips. Everybody kind of has a little bit of the same look. But she said, I looked around here and everybody's happy, everybody looks beautiful, the skin is great, but everybody looks different. Everybody looks unique. And I was like, that's it. That's exactly what we're after.
You know, that just tells me that you have a big commitment to what you're doing for these people, that you really want. It matters how they feel, how they look, but mostly that nobody knows, hey, they had something done.
Exactly, exactly. That's probably, in our area of the country, that's really probably what women come in asking for. Keep it natural. I want to look great. I want to look younger, but I don't necessarily want everybody to know. I don't want my lips coming into the room before I do, etc. They just want to look their best, their personal best. That's what we do.
Well, you know, both Suzanne and I live in Los Angeles, where it seems like everyone is going in for cosmetic treatments. Practicing in Oklahoma City maybe is different?
I think there's a thought out there that it's different, but the truth is people are people. No matter, it's not about geography as much as it is about the culture and society today and wanting to look and feel your very best. It's about health and wellness, taking good care of yourself, and that's true no matter where you live.
Well, that's true. I think people often think when you're talking about things like this that it's all about the vanity, you know. But you're right. There's so many reasons to take care of yourself like this too. Now, you're talking a lot about non-surgical procedures, but I'm sure just as in LA and in other places, there are surgeons in your area as well. Do you have any kind of tension between the two of you in your practice versus what they do, or how does that all work?
I'd like to say I hope not. I hope there's no tension. There's certainly none on our part. My personal belief is that there's plenty of skin out there for everybody, and there's plenty of aging going on for all of us. It's really more about knowing what your limitations are. We're a non-surgical practice, and honestly, there are some patients that come in that they need a surgical procedure to really get the look that they're after, and I have to be honest with them and say, this is a little beyond what I can get you with a laser or fillers or etc. And so we have great surgeons in town, and we refer out to them. And by the same token, we have had referrals from a few surgeons in town because the patient was either not quite ready, they thought they were, but they really weren't, or the patient, after hearing about surgery, just decided they weren't quite ready for that themselves. And I like to be the place in town where they feel comfortable, a surgeon feels comfortable sending them to me and knowing that I'm going to take good care of them in the meantime until they are ready. So I think it goes back and forth. It's just each person knowing their place.
Well, I have to ask you this. You mentioned that you see men and women alike. So what do the men come in for?
Really all the same things that women do. A little bit of Botox, a little bit of volumizing with some fillers, you know, hair removal, laser research, you name it. It's not really as gender specific as I think people believed it to be.
Well, Kristy, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
You can learn more about Mariposa MedSpa right here on AestheticTV.com or on their website, MariposaMedSpaOKC.com. Thanks so much for watching Aesthetic TV. Stay tuned, and of course, stay beautiful.
From the inside out.